After a 911 dispatcher helped a Sioux Falls mother deliver her premature baby over the phone more than a year ago, the little boy has faced plenty of challenges, but he's been beating the odds ever since. In tonight's Eye on Kellaland, we're checking in on his remarkable journey.
You big boy, yeah, you're a big boy.
Playtime with mom and a room filled with dinosaurs. These are moments baby Kendrix family waited months to have. Kendrix was born last June at just 23 weeks and 5 days. At the time, he weighed less than 2 pounds.
I always thought, like, we're gonna come home soon, and then a couple days later, he would get sick, infected with anything and everything under the sun. So then it was like, okay, we're not gonna be that family that's gonna come home fast, like I thought.
Kendrix was born with underdeveloped lungs and respiratory distress syndrome. For a while, he battled brain bleeds and a heart defect. His 306-day stay in the NICU filled with uncertainty.
Every time he would get an infection, his lungs, have to start over and work harder and harder. And we had a care conference talking about, meeting with surgeons to do a possible G-tube placement for feedings, and then at the same time a trach.
Kendrick's mom, Michaela McKinney, says all of this was overwhelming. The procedures, the setbacks, and the unknown. Last fall, Kendrick's health took another turn.
And he just was kind of working harder to breathe, head bobbing, having retractions, breathing a little faster, and by that night they called me and they said, we're gonna have to re-intubate him because he was up maxing out, on the oxygen on the machine.
Kendrick spent months intubated during his NICU stay. His parents say they needed another option, one that would help them bring their baby home. So they decided on a tracheostomy and G-tube.
My son was a whole different baby 24 hours later. I mean, he went right back down on CPAP. They were able to get him off a lot of the meds. He stabilized. I got to see his face free without any tubing.
And just a few months later, the moment they had been waiting for finally came. Kendrix came home in April, but leaving the NICU meant trading one set of fears for another.
It's a life-changing event, it really is. And to me, that was the scariest part, What are we gonna do when he comes home? Or like, what if it doesn't go smooth? What if, all the scary things, an emergency trach change.
McKinney says doctors prepared them for this next chapter at home. And Kendrix quickly showed them he was ready too.
He's a very happy baby. It's so exciting, and he has such a big double chin. Sometimes I feel like you can't even tell he has a trach.
Since being home, Kendrix has celebrated so many milestones. The now 1-year-old boy has overcome many of the complications he faced at birth. He loves to play. He's even made friends with the dispatcher that helped deliver him.
I'm so glad you're here.
Sharing her son's story is about more than celebrating how far he's come. It's about letting other families who face a long NICU journey ahead know they aren't alone.
I feel like everything is going super fast with him. All the things, yeah, he's doing great, and it's not scary anymore.
Now, Kendrick's journey isn't over just yet. He still needs some medical supplies at home. His family has started a GoFundMe to help with those costs, and we've linked that fundraiser with this story on our website.